I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not late. No, we're not late, Sky. Also sleeveless. What kind of thing you upload to there? What'd you do? I know you did a thing. Yeah, so we're running runway 29, at least for the next hour. Real life, they already changed it to 3.5s again. But I wanna do at least an hour here of 2.9s, if anyone even arrives or departs. Because the wind still is pretty crazy. 18 gusting 25. Now see, we have FedEx 2969 here in Shirley. Right there. Skyman. Yeah, but it looks like Sky is abiding by that. Expect 10,000, I think it is, or 11,000 on the arrival. 1,250 knots. Looks like he's abiding by that. That's cool. Oh, you know what? Because I'm not used to this flow at all. Where the hell do aircraft go? Okay, so they go Honos, like over the airport, basically. Now we'll go ahead and hit it. We'll beep him. We'll boop him.
Louisville approach, Comanche 411, Sierra Mike.
Comanche 411, Sierra Mike, Louisville approach.
Good evening, Comanche 411, Sierra Mike. About 10 miles northeast of Louisville Vortex at 4,500. Requesting transition to class Charlie for full stop landing at Stanford.
Remember, 411 Sierra Mike, squawk 1446.
1446, and we do have Kilo on board. Also be advised your ATIS voice is saying Blue Eagle for the field.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Louisville approach FedEx 2969 is on the Prison 5 here, 111,250 with Lima.
FedEx 2969, Louisville approach, the Louisville altimeter, tree 009er, squawk 2451.
2451, 2969.
Remember, 411 Sierra Mike, Louisville approach, your radar contact as reported. Make a straight in runway 29er.
Straight in 29er, 411 Sierra Mike.
Ceiling 6,000 over.
Yeah, we just want to advise we have Mike now for Louisville.
Okay, FedEx 69 or 2969, Roger, and you are radar contact. Tree 1 miles northwest of the Louisville airport. Descend and maintain 6,000.
We're going down to 6 for 2969.
And remember, 1 Sierra Mike contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Wait, no.
We're to Tower 24-2, 411 Sierra Mike, have a good night.
And FedEx 2969, previous arrival was a Piper Comanche, reported icing descending out of 4,000.
And Louisville approach, we're going to confirm for FedEx 2969. We have icing up here at 6,000 as well.
FedEx 2969, roger. And FedEx 2969 does set and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3 now, 2969. And Louisville approach, I'd like to request a full runway for ease of taxi to FedEx ramp.
And FedEx 2969, roger. Local approach. And FedEx 2969 plans to use the whole runway to make it easy to get to FedEx. And FedEx 2969 and turn right, heading 200.
Right, 200, 2969.
And FedEx 2969 reduce speed to 170 knots.
We'll go 170 for FedEx 2969.
Be a tight one here. 2 miles, it looks like. They'll have to intercept it. And FedEx 2969, you're 2 miles from Sitmo. Turn right heading 270. Or correction, 270. Maintain 3,000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared RNAV runway 29er approach.
Right, 270, 3,000 until established on the final approach course, and we're cleared the RNAV 29er right. It's going to be 29er for full stop.
29er right? Oh, God, bro.
Look, it ain't my fault that I'm used to multiple runway landings.
And FedEx 2969, do you have that final approach course yet?
We're gonna try and re-intercept it here for FedEx 2969. We passed.
Yeah, FedEx 2969, how about this? Louisville Airport to your 11 o'clock, 12 miles report in sight.
I believe we have an in sight for 2969. Give it a whirl.
Yeah, FedEx 2969, cleared the visual approach runway 29er. Contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Right, cleared the visual 29er, and we'll contact tower. So long.
Yeah, it's just because if he needs to be re-vectored and all that, he was so close to that last approach fig, or technically the last one's like there, but whatever.
Departure UPS 2910 heavy climbing through 3000 for 5000.
UPS 2910 heavy Louisville departure radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000. UPS 2910.
UPS 2910 heavy. Unfortunately, any centers offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Over Unicom UPS 2910. Have a good night.
Doing a little 18.
So if I ask for pattern work, will I just get thrown on 29?
Depends on if we flip the runway in 30 minutes or not. In real life, they already have.
I mean, it is 20 knots gusting 30, so...
No, it's not anymore.
Well, I'm looking on...
It's 15 gusting 25, and like 20-30 minutes ago it was just 15, you know, no gust, but technically no gust just means, what is it, like less than plus 10 knots or something like that.
I need to practice my hard landings in this plane, so...
Your hard landings, what?
That made no sense.
This plane is
difficult?
really... Yeah, this plane is really hard to land in heavy wind, that's why.
Phrasing.
The Diamond 50, it's just a difficult aircraft to land.
Stu, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really easy to land an aircraft really hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm also an X-plane, so...
Because, you know, there's a quote I saw one time from a couple different people that fly in real life in one of the Discords I'm in. They said both of their instructors talked about the idea of if you push forward on the yoke, the plane goes towards the earth. If you pull back on the yoke, it goes away from the earth. If you pull back even harder on it, it goes back down to the earth.
It does. It's a very evil parabolic curve.
Instrument P2 course status. We're almost ready to launch our new P2 course. To get everything finalized, we'll submit to Vatsim for approval, and we'll hope to get it public as soon as possible. So they have to submit to Vatsim for approval.
Enter the chat.
Yep. Enter the chat.
Oh my goodness.
Good evening, Louisville departure 26 Charlie Romeo, climbing through 2000 and reporting heavy icing.
Number 26 Romeo, a Louisville departure radar contact, and copy the pirate. And what's your on course heading?
East. So 090.
And number 26 Romeo, roger.
Yeah, I can't even climb out here. It's really bad.
Then why are you flying in it? You should have looked up your weather and stuff.
I'm bored.
Number 26 Romeo, turn right heading a tree 60. Be vectors on course early.
Oh, baby.
Right, tree 60. Right, tree 60 at 26 Romeo.
Louisville approach southwest 492. We're somewhere near the airport, and I really don't know where we're at, but we'll give it a try. We're descending at 15,000, and we have the numbers at Louisville.
Okay, southwest 492, Louisville approach, the Louisville altimeter tree 010. Squawk tree 1-7 tree, and can you at least give me the arrival you're on?
3010 and 3173. We're on the Frisson 5 to cross Frisson at 11,250.
Alright, southwest 492, your radar contact, 5 nautical miles northwest of the Louisville airport. Expect runway 29er.
Runway 29er 493. Or 4, what? Yeah, you got it.
And remember, 26 Romeo, you can resume own navigation.
Zoom navigation 26 Germany Romeo, and also a little bit ago we were hitting some couple wind shears.
Apparently there's wind shear and icing. Who could have guessed? I mean, he is an X-plane, so...
Louisville approach, southwest 492.
Southwest 492, Louisville approach.
Southwest 492, 11 miles northwest of Frizzen, descending at a 13,000. We're picking up some light to moderate rime ice and heavy turbulence, descending at a 180. The cloud tops are above flight level 180, and we're currently in the clouds, but looking at the METAR, the bases could be below 3, but we'll keep you updated on that.
Hey, Southwest 492, copy of the pirate.
You're gonna get a lot of those today.
And I'm writing them down.
Hello, ads.
Over departure Comanche 41, sir, Mike is
Get that
climbing out
money,
of
bro.
2,500 for 3,000.
Comanche 411 Sierra, Mike, low departure, radar, contact. Turn left heading 180, be vectors for the Louisville VOR.
Left 180 for vectors, Louisville VOR, Comanche 1 Sierra, Mike.
And Southwest 492, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, 492.
Oh, do I have another one inbound?
Louisville
The
approach,
train.
southwest 1095, descending out of 127 to cross Friesen at 11,000. We're about, call it 10 miles from Friesen.
Okay, Southwest 1059, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3010, squawk 565 tree, and cross frozen at 250 knots.
5653, southwest 1095.
Louisville approach November 11-5, whiskey 3,500, about 35 nautical miles from Louisville to land. I have information, Mike.
Number 1158, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3010, squawk 1474.
1474 and copy the altimeter. Thank you much.
Remember 1 Sierra Mike, climb and maintain 5,000, clear direct Louisville VOR.
Up to 5,000, clear direct Louisville, 1 Sierra, Mike.
And Southwest 1095, your radar contact 40 miles northwest of the Louisville airport. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, southwest 1095.
And Louisville approach 26 Germany Romeo, reporting heavy turbulence.
26 Romeo, Roger.
Is that right?
It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad.
Drunk Jude is like, is that right? This guy. Regional 69er Whiskey Sierra, Louisville approach. Louisville altimeter 3010, squawk 1360.
1360, now we're about 5 miles to the northwest of Friesen to 11,000.
Number 9er Whiskey Sierra, your radar contact. Number 1158, the squawk is 1474. Yeah. Number 1158, the squawk is 1474.
1474. Sorry about that.
And Southwest 1095, you expect the RNAV runway 29er approach.
RNF 29er, southwest 1095.
And remember, 69er Whiskey Sierra information Mike is current. You expect the RNAV runway 29er approach.
Alright, we got Mike Arnab 299 Whiskey Sierra.
Number 1158, your radar contact 22 miles northeast of the Louisville airport. Enter the right downwind for runway 29er.
Right downwind for 291158. Copy.
And number 1158, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock, 7 miles northeastbound is a Diamond DA 50 at 3,300.
1158 has the traffic.
Remember 26 Romeo Romeo, traffic to your 1 o'clock and about 7 miles southbound at 3,400.
We have a traffic inside 26 Romeo Romeo.
And remember 1158 's the aircraft type.
1158 TBM 930.
And remember Niner Whiskey Sierra, descend and maintain 6,000.
Say maintain 6,000, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
And remember Niner Whiskey Sierra, say indicator speed.
250 knots, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
Dang, that tailwind's really pushing you guys then. It would be off your west. Bro, collision alert, it's fine. They are separated, bro. They've got each other in sight. We're fine. Screw off. Thing starts beeping at me like, bruh. And Southwest 492, descend and maintain 5,000.
Alright, we'll go ahead and push this thing to the ground. 492.
Don't push to the ground, then you'll hit a guy that'll be passing below you. He's a VFR about 3,000 feet below you.
Is this call sign November 26 Romeo Romeo?
No, unfortunately that one's about 20 miles away.
Alright, we'll put him
Shoot,
under
where
me
is
and I'm
he?
pushing him to the ground.
What the fuck, bro? And remember, 1 Sierra Mike, you'll be leaving my airspace shortly. The Lexington approach and 80 Center are offline. Radar service terminated. Free interchange approved.
Once your mic over to Unicom, see ya.
And Southwest 1095, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, 1095.
Remember, Niner Whiskey Sierra, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
Southwest 492, descend and maintain 3,000, and reduce speed to 210 knots.
3,000, and we're currently at that airspeed.
Really? Alright. And Southwest 1095, reduce speed to 230 knots, and then descend and maintain 3,000.
Alright, reduce speed 230 knots, then descend and maintain at 3,000, Southwest 1095.
Number 9 Whiskey Sierra, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Alright, reduce speed to 320 knots, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
It's 230. Break Southwest 492, turn right heading 200, vectors for approach.
200, 498.
And Southwest 492, turn right heading 260, and you're 4 miles from Sitfo. Maintain a 3,000 till established on the final approach course. Code the RNAV runway 29er approach.
Alright, 260, 3,000 till established, I think, something like that. Cleared the RNAV runway 29er, 492.
Yeah, you got it 100% correct. Southwest 1095, reduce speed to 210 knots.
210, 1095.
Number 9 Whiskey Sierra, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
And 26 Romeo, index 2, cancel VFR flight following.
26 Romeo Romeo, cancellation receives. Squawk and maintain VFR, have a good night.
VFR, have a good night, 26 Romeo Romeo.
Stock PTT.
And Southwest 1095, turn right heading 200, vectors for approach.
200 for the approach, 1095.
And Southwest 492, maintain 180 knots or greater until a 6 mile final. Contact tower 124.2.
80 till 5, 24-2, 492.
That was until 6, but whatever. And Southwest 1095, you're 7 miles from Sitmo, turn right heading 260. Maintain 3,000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared the RNAV runway 29er approach.
Right turn 260, maintain 3 till established, cleared the RNAV 29er approach, Southwest 1095.
And Southwest 1095, maintain 180 knots until a 6 mile final.
180 till 6 mile final, Southwest 1095.
I landed without blowing up the plane. Let's go.
Nice. And remember, 9 Whiskey Sierra, descend and maintain 3,000. Reduce speed to 210 knots.
3,000, flowing 210 knots, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
Have anyone to worry about? Not really. And remember, 9 Whiskey Sierra, turn right heading 200, vectors for approach.
Right, turn heading 200, 9 Whiskey Sierra.
And southwest 1095, contact tower 124.2.
24-2, southwest 1095. Louisville Tower, southwest 492.
And southwest 492, you're still with approach. Remember, 9 Whiskey Sierra, turn right heading 260, intercept, you're on my 29 final approach course.
260 to join for 9 Whiskey Sierra.
Remember, 9 Whiskey Sierra, you're 8 miles from Sitmo, maintain 3,000 until established on the final approach course, clear the RNAV runway 2 at 9 approach. Maintain 180 knots or less until a 5-mile final.
Alright, 3,000 till established. Maintain 180 knots or less till 5-mile final. Clear the RNAV runway 29, 9 Whiskey Sierra.
Yeah, probably could have got a little bit tighter on the spacing if I wanted to. Especially because how hard the wind's blowing and all that.
Louisville departure, good evening, FedEx 2969. Wow, we're blowing through 5,000. I don't know why.
FedEx 2969. Louisville departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, we're sorry about the blow on the altitude for FedEx 2969.
Question is, did you do it on purpose?
Heavens no.
Remember, 9 Whiskey Sierra, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
24-2, see you later, 9 Whiskey Sierra.
And FedEx 2969, unfortunately, Indy Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Over to Unicom land for FedEx 2969. See you so long.
Gotta start again. No! Well, apparently that FedEx is gonna come back as on-air Wood Dragon. Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and go run the airport here on 3.5s. It should be information, Oscar.
Temperature -1. Louisville International Airport ATIP information Oscar
listen,
0056
Oscar, alright.
Wind 300 at 12. Visibility 9er. Light snow. Few clouds at 2,300. Ceiling 6,000 overcast. Temperature -1. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3013. ILS approach runway 35 left and 35 right. Simultaneous approaches in use. Small departures in use.
Oh, that's not right.
Notices to air mission. Runway 35 left arrivals. 29er. 11 NSC Centi. Available only for OPR and CT. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instructions. Pre-departure clearance available on request. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. Push and start at pilot's discretion.
Well, it's working.
Advise on...
Not that much.
And Louisville departure, Mary 15, down at the Godman Air Force Base. Request BFR2B North, aircraft type F-15, and with information India, and we want to fly following.
And Mary 15, Louisville departure. Do you have any requested destination or cruise altitude?
Let's go destination Louisville and...
Oh my god.
I guess 9,000 for our initial altitude, Mary 15. Or below 2,500, squawk 55 for 24 for Mary 15.
And Mary 15, read back correct. And are you ready for taxi?
Hey, for Mary 15.
Mary 15, would you like runway tree 6 or tree?
Tree 6 for Mary 15.
Okay, Mary 15, runway tree 6, taxi via Alpha.
Via Alpha for Mary 15.
Yeah, because you're military, it's Mary 15, not 15.
Mary 15, holding short of 36, ready to go.
I don't even do it. And Mary 15, the Godman winds are 280 at 12 gusts 16. Fly runway heading, runway tree 6 or clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff for Mary heading Mary 15.
Also, could you make my equipment code Papa, because I do have TAC in.
You didn't tell me though.
I know, I just not realized that.
Still didn't tell me though. Mary 15 radar contacts altitude.
Hey, we're passing 1,300 for Mary 15.
Mary 15, maintain VFR, resume mode navigation.
Okay, VFR, resume mode navigation, Mary 15.
Oh shoot, I'm going faster than 250. Yeah, there's gonna be
You
a
gotta
lot
know
of
how to
that.
control your aircraft, bro. Aircraft calling Louisville approach, it was very broken.
Louisville departure, good evening, UPS 1812, 4,500.
UPS 1812, heavy Louisville departure, radar contact, I'm gonna maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000, UPS 1812.
UPS 1812, heavy, unfortunately, Indy Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Okay, over to Unicom, we'll see you, UPS 1812.
Hello, departure, good evening, GPS 747, descending in Damon 5.
And UPS 747 heavy, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter tree 01 tree, information Oscar is current, expect the ILS runway tree 5 left approach.
Alright, 3013, continue sending me Damon 5, and expect ILS 35 left approach, United, UPS 747 heavy.
And UPS 747 heavy, if you're descending via the arrival, which you actually can't because there's only one restriction in it, that restriction would have been you passing 11,000 feet about 5 miles ago, so descend and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, UPS 747 heavy.
Louisville departure, good afternoon, FedEx 2969, 2,000 up to 5 to RNAV row.
Yeah, FedEx 2969, Louisville departure. Your radar contact, maintain 5,000 for now.
5,000 for FedEx 2969.
Actually, FedEx 2969, turn left heading 290, climb and maintain 10,000 vectors of traffic.
Right, go 290s, and I'm going to need that altitude again. Is that 10,000?
10,000. What is a VOR
right,
arrival?
290, 10,000 for FedEx 2969.
And UPS 747 heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
And 3,000, UPS 747 heavy.
And FedEx 2969, clear direct Apollo.
Direct Apollo for FedEx 2969.
And UPS 747 heavy, say airspeed. As Mary 15 goes 600 knots ground speed.
Dude, that was a mistake, bro.
Lowering down to 250, I don't know what my plane was doing, was carrying 300 knots, so.
UPS 747 heavy, roger.
Someone joined, I think. Oh, hi, Sky.
Hello.
Howdy.
That was really annoying. I was like 5 minutes out of departure. It's like I look over on air, it's still on the departure here. It's like,
UPS 747 roger. Didn't exactly need to do that because you're just supposed to follow the arrival there. And told you to descend and maintain 3,000 like 15 miles ago, so descend and maintain 3,000.
Alright, server that's in 10.2,000.
And it's 3,000, 3,000.
3,000.
Not 2,000, 3,000.
3,000.
Oh my god. This guy, bro. He's behind the plane? Yes, he is. He is behind the plane. How you doing, Deputy Dog? FedEx 2969, unfortunately, Indy Center's offline. Radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to the Darklands for FedEx 2969. We'll be here in the call. See ya.
Well, Louisville, pushing ready for Louisville in this transmission. I'm 30 miles east of the Louisville VOR, level or Christian 12,000.
Number 6 Bravo Lima, you're still sounding somewhat broken, but slightly better than before. Squawk 4240.
4240 for 6 Bravo Lima. I'll try to fix that.
Maybe I'll catch Yoder.
Yoder where? Oh, in center.
Memphis. I'm going through his airspace.
Where are you going back to Alliance Fort Worth?
Oh no, Alliance Fort Worth. This whole chain requires me to go. Stop one is Fargo to Louisville.
Tell Memphis to love you. What do you?
Fort Worth.
Didn't I tell you to go send a message to the ATM? Like, bro, he'll probably bring you in. EPS 747 heavy turn to the left heading 080 vectors for approach.
And that's heading 030 vector for approach. You guys have what's
08080. Oh my god.
080 shit now. UPS 747.
Number 6 Bravo Lima, your radar contact. Tree 0 miles east of the Louisville VOR. Louisville altimeter tree 01 tree. Information Oscar is current. Expect vectors for the Alice runway tree 5 right approach.
We'll pick up Oscar and we'll expect vector 6 Bravo Lima.
And UPS 747 heavy, keep the turn going left turn heading 020. Intercept the runway tree 5 left localizer.
That's heading 020, intercept the runway 35 left localizer, UPS 747 heading.
Don't you gotta love these guys that, like, they take forever to turn, they take forever to respond. When they do respond, it's sometimes incorrect, you know? You gotta deal with them. And UPS 747 heavy, you're 5 miles from Ali. Maintain tree 1000 until established on the localizer. Cleared Alice runway tree 5 left approach.
Within 3,000 feet since establishing localizer, clear Alice approach from tree 5 left approach. UPS 747.
What the fuck, bro? This dude just copy pasted like half of my stream page.
We'd like to go back to Louisville.
And Mary 15, Roger, enter the right downwind for runway tree 5 right.
Alright, down on tree 5 right, near it.
UPS 747 heavy, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
124.2.
And Mary 15, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Tower, have a good day, Mary 15.
Dude getting to contact me real fast.
What do you do?
Not descend on the arrival. At all. He's still at 350.
It's fine. He'll just take a nosedive way at the end.
Or I'll just have to vector him around like I've done so many times.
Cargo's not important.
Yep.
Okay, Louisville approach, EPS 2345 heavy. We're at flight level 350 because our VNAV decided to not work while I was looking at my phone.
EPS 2345 heavy, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3015. Information Papa is current. Ident. Descend and maintain 10,000.
Ident and 10,000, I will get the ATIS, EPS 2345 heavy.
And maybe don't be looking at your phone next time during a critical phase of flight.
My plane has automation, I'm going to use it.
But you're the pilot. The autopilot does not fly the plane, you do. And also, UPS 2345, your radar contact, 4 9 miles northwest of the Louisville Airport, say altitude.
We're passing flight level 330 and I'm okay, the virtual FAA doesn't exist.
UPS 2345, can I get the altitude into the nearest hundreds of feet?
Passing flight level 314, EPS 2345 heavy.
And UPS 2345, you can expect vectors for the Alice runway tree 5 left approach.
We'll expect vectors tree 5 left, EPS 2345 heavy.
And UPS 2345 heavy, once you reach 10,000 feet, reduce speed to 250 knots or less.
250 at 10,000, UPS 2345 heavy.
And UPS 2345, upon reaching 250 knots, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 upon reaching 250, UPS 2045 heavy.
Yeah, I think I've been pretty efficient at getting this UPS down.
Localizer
because you know, he was up in the
fail.
flight
What about?
levels, and so, you know, before even radar contacted him, since it's pretty obvious what dot he is, you know, I'm just like, descend and maintain 10,000 and ident and all this different stuff. And then once I had him identified, you know, I'm like, upon reaching 10,000, reduce speed to 250 knots. And now what I've done is I told him, once you reduce to 250 knots, descend and maintain 3,000. Like, real efficient here. Yeah. The weight of the ice on the wings. And UPS 2345 heavy. There have been multiple aircraft within the last hour reporting light Rhine and heavy turbulence below 18,000.
Roger, UPS 2245 heavy.
UPS 2345 heavy. Turn left heading 020. Intercept the runway 35 left localizer.
Pounds.
02035 left localized, UPS 2245 heavy.
UPS 2345 heavy. You're 2 miles from Ali. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS. Runway 35 left approach.
3,000 until established, cleared ILS 35 left approach, UPS 2245 heavy.
UPS 2345 heavy, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
124.
Pretty sure that's his home Arctic now.
Archer, Coconut 921 heavy 2.4 for 5,000.
Coconut 921 heavy, low departure. Radar contact, I maintain 10,000.
10,000, Coconut 921 heavy.
And Coconut 921 heavy, unfortunately, Indy's center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Right change approved 921 heavy. Zero.
Louisville approach, Douglas 33611, level 10,000.
Second. Remember, tree 611, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3015. Information Papa is current, ident.
Information Papa 3015, ident 33611.
And we'll give him the Mystic. Or not Mystic, New Hope. Remember 611, your radar contact, 900 miles southwest of the New Hope VOR. And you expect vectors for the ILS runway 35 right approach.
Alright, position checks and expect vectors 35 right approach, 3611.
Southwest 1823 is at 4,500 feet.
Dallas 1823, a level departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000. And clear direct cargo.
Clear direct cargo, climb and maintain 10,000, Southwest 1823.
Remember 611, fly heading 020, descend and maintain 6,000.
Heading 020 down at 6,000, 33611.
In Southwest 1823, will be climbing above my airspace shortly. Indy center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Hello, Titus.
Frequency change approved. Going over to 122.8 for Southwest 1823. Thank you so much
What's
for
it
the
like not
today.
having a CDL, Titus?
Bro, I understand why people, when I say frequency change approved, they say just so many more words than they need to. Like, all you have to say is frequency change approved, not all this other crap.
What, over to Unicom?
Wait a minute. When did that call in between you and me, Stu?
I don't know.
It says it lasted 17 hours.
Potential aircraft, this frequency, Louisville information, Quebec now current. The wind 3008, altimeter 3017. Remember 44 Kilo Charlie, Louisville departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000. Number 44 Kilo Charlie, unfortunately, any centers off the line. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Alright, we'll see you later.
And November 611, turn left heading tree 50.
Heading 350, Delta 611.
Not surprised. November 611, descend and maintain tree 1000.
Delta 3000, 611.
And November 611, turn left heading tree 0, intercept the runway tree 5 right localizer.
320 on the heading, intercept 35 right localizer 641.
Yeah, I said 3-3, but whatever. And remember 611, you're 7 miles from Upsco, maintain tree 1000 until established in the localizer. Clear dial S runway tree 5 right approach.
3000 still established, clear dial S 35 right approach 641.
Number 611, contact tower 124.2.
242 611 today.
Louisville approach, November 1 Juliet Alpha, ready to check. Louisville approach, November 1 Juliet Alpha, requesting VFR clearance to Kilo Bravo Romeo Yankee Airport.
Alright, number 1 Juliet Alpha, Louisville departure. Say your aircraft type and requested cruise altitude.
Aircraft type is a Cirrus Vision jet, and the requested altitude is probably like 3,000.
And remember 1 Juliet Alpha, I would recommend 3,500 out to Barstown.
Alright, that's fine, 3,500 then.
And remember 1 Juliet Alpha, maintain a VFR at or below 2,500 feet initially. Departure is this frequency, squawk 5150.
Maintain VFR at below 2,500, departure is this frequency, squawk 5150.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, read back correct, area for taxi?
Negative.
Little for South India, Legion 1498, 14,000 at descending via Damon 5 with Quebec.
Agent 1490, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter, tree 017, thanks for Quebec. Expect the ILS runway tree 5 left approach.
3017 will expect 35 left, for the ILS 35 left, Legion 1498.
And Legion 1498, you are radar contact 4 or 5 miles west of the Louisville airport. And Legion 1498 does descend and maintain 6,000.
Down at 6,000, Legion 1498.
Something like that. Did I type that right? Yeah, I did.
Louisville departure. Good evening. Pilot Club 1496 looking for IFR to Gary. We have information Quebec on board.
Pilot Club 1496. I assume you're wanting IFR clearance, correct? In which case, you need to file it.
Whoops, have it as VFR accidentally. We'll fix. And Louisville departure, Pilot Club 1496 is refiled with an IFR flight plan.
And Pilot Code 1496, you could to the Gary Airport via the Strep 5 departure strep then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Departure is 132.07 and squawk 4054. Hey, wait a sec. I'm trying to talk to a dude.
Pilot Club 1496 is cleared to the Gary Airport via the Strep 5 departure strep then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Departure on 132.07 and squawk 4054.
And Pelican 1496, read back correct. Dudes to kind of do.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, ready for taxi.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, runway tree 5 right at Echo 2, taxi via Echo cross 29er.
Runway 35 right at Echo 2, taxi via Echo cross 29er, 1 Juliet Alpha.
And number 1 Juliet Alpha, let me know when you have information Quebec on board.
Roger, will do.
Louisville departure, good evening, TBM, November 279er Sierra Alpha, like to pick up my IFR to Memphis with Quebec.
Number 279 Sierra Alpha, Louisville departure is on, your clearance is on request. It will be rerouted.
November 1 Juliet Alpha, we got information, Quebec on board.
Juliet Alpha, roger. Number 9 Sierra Alpha, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
9 Sierra Alpha is ready.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, you're cleared to the Memphis International Airport. Radar vectors to Apollo, Alpha Papa Alpha Lima Oscar. Direct the Pocket City VOR, Papa X-Ray Victor, and the Wilder 1 arrival into Memphis. Maintain 3000. Expect level 24010 minutes after departure. Departure on 132.07 and squawk 6677.
Alright, clear to Memphis. Vectors to Alpha Papa Alpha Lima Oscar, then to the Papa X-Ray Victor VOR, and then the Wilder 1 into Memphis. Climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 240. Departure is going to be 132.07 and squawk 6677, November 279er Sierra Alpha.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, read back correct. And remember 1 Juliet Alpha, the wind to tree 00 at 8, turn right heading 010, runway tree 5 right at Echo 2, you're clear for takeoff.
After departure, turn heading 010, runway 35 right at Echo 2, clear for takeoff, November 1 Juliet Alpha.
Allegiant 1498, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Allegiant 1498.
Did Allegiant cut the thing?
Louisville departure, Pilot Club 1496.
That would be so Allegiant of them.
We're ready to taxi IFR.
Ah, shit. And Allegiant 1498 seems you're taking the runway 29er transition. Turn right heading 180, vectors for approach.
Right, 180, and I just realized that myself. Sorry about that. For Allegiant 1498.
And Pilot Club 1496. Runway tree 5 left, taxi via Bravo.
Bravo to runway 35 left, Pilot Club 1496.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, your radar contacts altitude.
Passing 502, 527.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, that altitude differs by more than 300 feet of what I'm showing on the scope. The Louisville altimeter tree 017. Once you have that in, then let me know your altitude.
Okay, so we got 3017, but looks like our instruments are frozen. Stand by, I gotta figure this out.
Do you have your PTA heat on?
I do.
Do you have all your heat on? Because there's a lot of icing going on around Louisville right now.
There you go.
Yeah, like it's literally snowing outside my window.
Passing 2400.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, roger. Resume on navigation, maintain a VFR east of the runway tree 5 right center line.
Maintain VFR east of the 35 right center line, 1 Juliet Alpha.
Louisville departure, November 279er Sierra Alpha is ready for taxi with Quebec, and then I just want to confirm that departure frequency, if you've got it.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, your departure frequency is 132.07.
Alright, that's what I had written down, sweet, and I'm ready for taxi.
Start small.
Yeah, it's because I'm simulating the real departure frequencies, although usually it's only applicable when a tower's online, but it's still whatever. Number 9 Sierra Alpha, runway tree 5 right at Echo 2, taxi via Echo, cross 29er.
35 right at Echo 2, taxi via Echo, cross 29er, 9 Sierra Alpha.
Allegiant 1498, starting on the left heading 080, vectors for approach.
Left 080, 1 Allegiant 1498.
And Allegiant 1498, keep the left turn going, heading 020, intercept the runway tree 5 left localizer.
020 to intercept the 35 left localizer, Allegiant 1498.
Number 1 Juliet Alpha, I did say maintain VFR resume on navigation earlier, so that means you can make any turns applicable as long as you maintain east of the tree 5 right center line.
Roger that, yeah. I know, I was just figuring things out. Going through my checklist.
And Pilot Club 1496, the wind is tree 00 at 8. Or out to row, we're on a tree 5 left, clear for takeoff.
On a row, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff. Pilot Club 1496.
Legion at 1498, tree miles from Ali. Maintain tree 1000 until established on the local as cleared Alice from a tree 5 left approach.
Maintain 3000 until established, clear ILS at 35 left approach, Louisville 1498.
And Pilot Club 1496, radar contacts the altitude.
We're at 800 climbing 5 left.
Yeah, Pilot Club 1496, climb and maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000, Pilot Club 1496.
And remember, Niner Sierra Alpha, the wind tree 00 at 8, turn left heading 290. Remember, tree 5 right at Echo 2, you're clear for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence for a departed A320 off the left side.
Alright, clear for takeoff 35 right at Echo 2 and left heading 290, Niner Sierra Alpha.
Legion 1498, the wind tree 00 at 8, remember, tree 5 left, you're clear to land.
35 left, clear to land, Legion 1498. Louisville approach, Western Global 1210 on the ML2 Star, inbound route to Bourbon.
Yeah, Western Global 1210 heavy, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter tree 017. Information Quebec is current, you set up for the left or the right side.
We got 35 left.
Western Global 1210, cross Redbird at 5,000 at Redbird, cleared the Alice runway tree 5 left approach.
Redbird at 5000, cleared runway 35 left, ILS approach, Western Global 1210.
Pelican 1496, climb above Mayor shortly, and enters offline. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for Pilot Club 1496. Have a great night.
FedEx 1027 descending through 18,000.
Okay, FedEx 1027, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter tree 017. Information Quebec is turned.
I guess you're on single player.
Alright, we'll get Quebec on board. FedEx 1027.
Remember, Niner Sierra Alpha radar contacts the altitude.
Level at 3,000, Niner Sierra Alpha.
Niner Sierra Alpha, cleared direct Apollo, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, direct Apollo, Niner Sierra Alpha.
FedEx 1027, radar contact 20 miles southwest of the New Hope VOR. Descend and maintain 10,000, expect the Alice runway tree 5 left approach.
Can maintain 10,000, we'll expect 35 left, FedEx 1027.
And FedEx 1027 across Redbird at 5,000 at Redbird, cleared the Alice runway tree 5 left approach.
Redbird at 5,000 and cleared the ILS 35 left approach, FedEx 1027.
Western Global 1210, the wind tree 00 at 8, runway tree 5 left, you're clear to land.
Runway 35 left, clear to land, Western Global 1210.
Legion 1498 to exit a parking via Bravo Golf Mike, cross runway 29er.
Bravo Golf Mike, cross on runway 29er, parking Legion 1498.
Remember, Niner Sierra Alpha, unfortunately, Indianapolis Center's offline. It'll be climbing above my airspace shortly. The radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Buds, hey.
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Should I contact Memphis Center once I get a little bit closer?
Oh yeah, it'd definitely be once you get a little bit closer. Maybe either over or just past the Pocket City VOR.
Alright, I appreciate it. Niner Sierra Alpha.
FedEx 1027, do you want to go to the FedEx ramp?
Sure.
FedEx 1027, taxi to parking via Bravo, Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway tree 5 left at Foxtrot.
Alright, Bravo, Foxtrot Alpha, and then cross 35 left at Foxtrot, FedEx 1027.
Louisville approach, November 113, type ATR 72 over Clegg. About to descend in about a minute.
Number 1138, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter tree 019, information Romeo is current, squawk 427 tree.
4273 in the box, 1138.
And remember 1138, descend and maintain 10,000.
And descend and maintain 10,000, 1138.
And remember 1138, your radar contact, tree 2 miles east of the Louisville VOR. Fly heading 250. There'll be vectors for the ILS runway tree 5 right approach.
Say 250, 1138.
Heading a 250, left turn.
250, 1138.
Number 1138, turn right 10 degrees.
Right 10 degrees, 1138.
Number 1138, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, 1138.
And remember 1138, turn right heading 280.
280, 1138.
And remember 1138, clear direct UPSCO, cross UPSCO at or above 3,000. And UPSCO, you're cleared the ILS runway tree 5 right approach.
Clear for the ILS 35 right approach, direct to UPSCO, cross UPSCO 3,000, 1138.
Number 1138, the wind tree 10 at 10, runway tree 5 right. You're clear to land. Yeah.
Go land 35 right, 1138.
Number 1138, you going up to remote parking?
I'd like to see the terminal if possible.
Well, remote parking is right next to the terminal. I don't actually know where an ATR would park around here. I mean, I would assume remote parking. Or, yeah, I really don't know. But you can taxi to parking via Delta Kilo.
Okay, Delta Kilo to parking, 113.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go wrap up the stream here for the night. Tomorrow, we've got GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. And I'll be controlling Nashville on Wednesday. You know, why not? Go get a little bit more experience on that. And flying Thursday is over to Savannah, although I'm probably going to change that to be... Oh yeah, there's a UPS fly into Louisville on Thursday. UPS VA. So I'll probably go control approach for that one. Actually, I gotta go do the sign up for it. Yeah, we're already ending a meeting as usual. If you've missed a stream or part of a stream, all the VODs can be found over on YouTube, as well as time lapses and edited VODs now over on a separate channel. Which actually, the youtube.stw222 thing, that is actually the new channel, whereas the VODs is the old channel. If you're curious about looking at those.